Today we're going to look at mixed fractions and improper fractions. Let's start with mixed fractions. These are also called mixed numbers. They have a whole number and a fraction, and they are all bigger than 1. So if you take a look here at this list, what you see are mixed fractions because they all contain a whole number and then a fraction immediately after them, and they're all bigger than 1. 1 3/4 is bigger than 1, 5 2/3 is bigger than 1, 28 4/11 is bigger than 1. So those are mixed fractions. Let's now look at improper fractions. So improper fractions are also called top-heavy fractions. This means that they only have a fraction, but the numerator is bigger than the denominator. In other words, the top number is bigger than the smaller number. And these fractions are all bigger than 1. So if we take a look at the list here underneath, these are all improper fractions because they're just a fraction and the numerator is bigger than the denominator. 5 is bigger than 4, 10 is bigger than 7, 36 is bigger than 5. So these are all improper fractions. Now, because mixed fractions are bigger than 1, and improper fractions are bigger than 1, it is possible to change a mixed fraction into an improper fraction and vice versa. And that's what we're going to start looking at. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change a mixed fraction, so something like this, into an improper fraction, something like that. So let's look at our first example. So our first example, we have 6 3/5. So this is a mixed fraction because it contains a whole number and a fraction immediately after it. We want to turn it into an improper fraction, which means our answer is going to be a single fraction, but the numerator will be bigger than the denominator. So here's how we do it. You start with the denominator of the mixed fraction and you multiply it by the whole number. So 5 multiplied by 6 is 30. Then you add on the numerator, so you then add on 3. So we've got 30 plus 3 is going to give us 33. So what you then do is you write down 33, and that's going to be on the numerator of your improper fraction. So we're then going to rule our fraction line, and then the denominator of our improper fraction will be the same as the denominator that was in the mixed fraction. So we just copy the 5 down. Once you get your answer for your improper fraction, check that it's fully cancelled. And it is, because the largest number that goes into 33 and 5 is just 1. So that's going to be our answer. And again, check that the numerator is bigger than the denominator, and it is.